Hey Jelly Babes, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for coming and checking out my channel. So I'm going to be showing you swatches of these 5 Nicole Diary Sequin Gel Polishes. And they do obviously have the colour code on the bottom of the pot as well. So I'm just going to get this pot now and open it up, and as you can see it is sealed. Now I did have some trouble trying to get this off. I'm always trying to use these type of tools instead of my fingers because I don't want to chip my nails. But as you can see here, I really did struggle, and you know, eventually I kind of managed. I just pierced it in the end, and even then when I was trying to push it up, you can see I was having quite a bit of resistance. So I thought that I would highlight this to you, and I would also wear gloves when you're taking off this protective foil, as you will end up with polish all over your hands. I did find if I just took my cuticle oil tool and just sort of pushed in, as you can see here, and kind of went around the edge of the pot, that it did come off much more easier. But I would still recommend using gloves even if doing it in this method, because obviously you can see if you're going to pull it off, there's already polish on the lid. That's only going to go on your fingers, and obviously it's got glitter in it, and I know from experience it's just a nightmare to remove. So this one is super gorgeous. I'm just showing you, this is quite a runny polish. And I've taken the lids off all of the others as well. So this one is a bit different. You can see it's got chunkier glitter in it. But I did think that the pot seemed quite empty. And that's because I looked on the lid, and yeah, it is only 5ml. But I just think it's quite a lot of packaging for 5ml. And it kind of like, because it looks pretty much empty, it looks like you've not got value for money. But they do have a fabulous glitters inside. I mean, how stunning is this one? And kind of proving my point about wearing gloves, if you hadn't seen it already, my hands would have been covered as well, all over. So I've made my gloves look much more prettier. So yeah. And for those that want to know how the package arrived, it did come individually in these little wrappers. So obviously if you're doing this on your own nails, you'd want to prep your nail ready for your manicure. I can leave a video to that if you're unsure. And then obviously apply a base coat as well and cure that before you go to this step. But I'm just going to this step because obviously I'm just putting it onto false nails. So I kind of expected this when I saw how like runny, like it's more runny than normal polish, I think anyway. And it was quite difficult to apply and get a nice even coverage. This is me doing the swatch in real time as well, so you can see. It just kind of every time I scraped it, it was just like taking tons of polish up, and then I was like trying to float it, and I kind of got to this point. And as you can see, it was a little bit better, but obviously I got quite a bit of section there. It didn't look like it got any polish on. So I came back in, which obviously you don't really want to be applying it this way. You want it nice and thin and even. But yeah, but I kind of just like, I thought, right, this is the best that I'm going to get it. So I'm just going to start messing around with it. I know it's not meant to be fully opaque on the first coat, but I just wanted to highlight the kind of like weirdness to the application. So I thought that I would actually try this as more of a topper as opposed to a polish. It's not advertised as a topper, so you know it should be able to apply much better than it did. So here we go. So I just took a nice amount and put it over obviously a black base, because this is like a black polish, and it just seemed to, I don't know whether it was just like an optical illusion, it just seemed to go on much more even. So for me, if I was buying these, I think they're really super pretty, but I would definitely have it as more of a topper as opposed to an actual polish. But I mean, as you can see there, that is super pretty. I kind of like the sparseness of the glitter. So I'm just showing you this is the first coats. So the one on the left is obviously where I did it directly onto the nail, and the one on the right is over the black polish, and I just think it looks much better over the black polish. So I kind of went ahead and did all the rest of the nails, as you can see here. and the other nails that I did over the black as well. And all of these on here was 2 coats as well, just in case you're interested. So all that would be left to do is to apply a top coat and seal it all in. You want to make sure that you run the brush across the free edge of the nail and cure it in the lamp. So this is how it looks against my skin. I think this is absolutely pretty. It's so gorgeous, and I just, you know, what's not to like. So this is the next one, and I've gone ahead and applied 2 coats of this Madame Glam Gel Polish. It's called True Fire Brick Red, and cured obviously each layer in my lamp. So I'm loading up the brush now and just applying it. Again, I'm going to be going along. I think for the rest of the polishes as well, I'm just going to be doing it as like a topper, just because I find that that's going to be the best way for you to apply it. Because obviously if you're trying to apply up, you saw the issue that I had with my first attempt, and I know that some of you might say like I'm doing things wrong and things like that, but I'm like not new to applying gel polish. I know how to apply it properly. In this, I'm kind of highlighting the fact that it feels quite different to a normal gel polish that I would use, because the fact that it's runny. So I did find with this glitter, like in the pot, it looks super stunning, and it has more like goldy tones. Like there is silver there, but like gold stood out more. But then when I swatched it onto the nail, it seemed like silver showed up more. And it's not because I put it over a red base. I did try it over a natural tip as well, and it was coming off exactly the same. I just didn't record it to show you. So I've kind of got mixed feelings with this one. I do like the chunkier glitter aspect of it, but I don't know, I'm not 100% sold on this one. Sorry guys. So moving on now to this one. This one's back to how the first polish was, so it's more finer glitter, and I've gone ahead and applied it over this KIKI London gel polish. I can't remember what it is, but I will find out, and I'll put all details and links in the description box below. So this one I thought was absolutely stunning. I know I say it a lot in my videos, but that's just what comes to mind. It just went perfectly over the pink base, and you just kind of got like that rainbowy holographicness coming through on the glitter. So I actually only applied 1 coat of this. Like with the others, I've applied 2 coats of the polish, but with this one I just kept it at 1, and yeah, this is definitely pretty in pink. I really liked this one. What do you guys think? Then this one, oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? So for those that are interested, again, this is another Madame Glam polish, and it's Vivid Purple. And I kind of always, as soon as I saw it, I thought this one's going to be my favourite. And I was right. I absolutely love it. Look at that rainbow of colour, and that is just 1 coat, by the way, Jelly Babes. And look how much it covers the nail. And in case you're wondering, it does have red bits in it. I haven't just like not cleaned my brush properly, and that's coming through from the other glitters. You will have that like little sprinkling of red coming through as well. So I just absolutely love how this has turned out. That is just so gorgeous. I could literally just stare at this all day. So this is the last one that I'm going to be swatching. So I did start off, and I thought I would put a nice like darker red on as the base. So this is Nao Nails polish, and it's Jar of Hearts. But when I went to apply it, I really didn't like how it looked. And again, it shows you just how like awkward it's going to be to get that nice even coat. So I kind of scratched that idea quite quickly. I didn't even bother curing this, and I went and changed it to black just to see how it would look. And that was loads better. So this was it with 2 coats, and Jelly Babes, I was actually quite shocked at how much I liked this one. I didn't think I'd like it at all, but when I saw it on, you know, against my skin, I couldn't stop staring at it. It was just so pretty. It's like a really, you know, dark sort of sexy polish, especially over the black base. Yeah, I really like this one. I think this one comes in second, which I didn't think I would say at all. So to sum up, I did enjoy swatching these polishes. I would definitely wear them as toppers. I wouldn't attempt to try and apply it like a normal polish, which is a little bit disappointing. I would have expected it to have been better, but that certainly wouldn't put me off buying them, because look how stunning they look as toppers. They are really, really pretty, and I didn't have any nasty smells or anything like that when I opened the pots. So yeah, that's what I think. Let me know your thoughts. Take care, jelly babes. Bye.